Hey guys, it's Anime Cynic, and it's about 2 a.m. right now, and I was laying in bed, and suddenly I had this idea of a video, a weird video, but a video nonetheless. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm here on MyAnimeList, and I have the most popular anime list pulled up. And so what I'm going to do, well, at least for me, in real time, I'm going to be scrolling through the website, but I think to make it easier to edit and to look at, I'm going to be showing screenshots of 10 anime at a time. And what I'm going to do is go through and rank these. And I think I'm going to rank them 4 different ways. One, it'll be like a green check mark, and this means good, I liked it, I thought it was neato. And red X means bad, I thought it was trash, and I didn't like it. And then I think we'll do a yellow circle will be like, it's fine, it's take it or leave it. And then some other symbol will be for me saying I haven't seen it. Maybe like a white check mark. I don't know. But either way, I'll have a key up on screen, I'm sure. So let's go right into it. I'm looking at numbers 1 through 10 right now, and I guess we'll just go into it, and I'll either give like a very brief review, maybe for some I won't say anything, but let's do this. Starting off, the most popular anime is Death Note. I gotta say, I've always been surprised that Death Note is ranked so high in popularity, but yeah, it's pretty good. I'd give it the old green check mark, I'd recommend. Next up is Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan is an anime I've ripped into relentlessly on this channel for its pacing issues, but in all honesty, I don't think it's worthy of an X. I think I would still give it a meh, a middling grade. Next up, Sword Art Online. This is a weird one because it's an anime I've watched and rewatched many times, but when I think about rewatching it and how I have rewatched it, I usually just skip around to the few episodes that I enjoy and I like. And so I think for that reason, I'm going to have to give it the old red X. Next up is Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Now this is, I guess, controversial because I believe Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is like the highest rated anime of all time on MyAnimeList. I hated this anime, and I still do. I think it's super boring. It's very childish. I guess I can see why people would like it. I think it's really popular in dubs. And I didn't mind it when I was younger, but I don't think I really liked it. I never found Alchemy all that appealing. I never really liked the Elric brothers, so sorry to say it's getting an X from me. Number 5, One Punch Man. I'm pretty surprised also that One Punch Man ranks this high. How do I feel about One Punch Man? Honestly, it's a parody anime, and it's pretty entertaining to watch. It can be frustrating at times, but I think for the most part it's just a lot of fun, so I'll give that one a pass. Tokyo Ghoul. Oh man, here's the thing. Tokyo Ghoul, I thought, just kind of got better as it went on, so I'd probably have given season 1 like not a very good rating, and then each season after that I'd give it a better rating, so that's going to get a check mark for me. Steins Gate, haven't seen it, so that's getting like a immediate disqualification. No Game No Life, that's a hard yes from me. I actually just finished rewatching No Game No Life again last night or the night before, so that's a big check mark. Naruto is an X. Naruto is absolutely an X. The original Naruto when he's a little kid and he's an absolute shithead, hated it, didn't like it, that's a big X. Angel Beats, I think I've seen it, but I honestly don't remember it well enough to give a review, and I don't just want to throw one out there, so that's also going to get a disqualification. Okay, now we're on to 11 through 21. And number 11 is My Hero Academia. My Hero is actually going to get a meh from me. This latest season, I've just hated it so much. It's really just hurt my soul. But I'm not going to give it an X because it has had good moments, and I think it can be good again. But for now, it's getting a whatever I said that the meh symbol would be. Number 12 is Code Geass. I'm so surprised by some of these that are rated this high. Code Geass is good. That's a check mark. Not a whole lot to say about it. It was like the first kind of dark anime that I ever saw. So, I'm gonna, just for that, I'm gonna give it a check mark. Mirai Nikki, that's an X. Didn't like it. Nothing more to say. Number 14 is Kimi no Nawa, and that's a movie, so I'm disqualifying it. Movies don't count. Toradora. That's disqualified. I've never seen it, I don't think. Maybe I have. But number 16 is Noragami, which I have seen, and I would give that a middling rating as well. That's going to be a, what did I say it was? Like a yellow circle, I think? I don't know. But whatever that is, it's going to be that. Number 17 is, I don't know, Exorcist. Isn't this Blue Exorcist? This is the one where he's Satan's son, one of Satan's sons. He's got a brother and a sword. Yeah, I didn't mind this one. I thought it was pretty good, albeit very cheesy, but hey man, if it works, it works. I'll give it just barely give it a check mark. Then we have Sword Art Online 2. I don't even need to think about this. This is an X for me. I hated Sword Art Online 2. I hated Gun Gale. I hated the premise. I did not like it. Number 19 is Naruto Shippuden. I'll give this one a check mark because it was actually, I would say I enjoyed it quite a bit. I don't know if I would heap praise on it, but I would definitely give it a passing grade. And number 20, Hunter x Hunter. The fact that this is number 20 is an absolute crime. This gets like 2 check marks somehow. This gets like a double check mark because, I mean, come on, it's Hunter x Hunter, guys. Like, this is like the best written anime of all time, or at least one of them. Number 21 is My Hero Academia's second season. Oh, okay. I'm an idiot. Yeah, Sword Art Online 2. So this is split into seasons. Okay, so I guess it was Tokyo Ghoul season 1 before. Oh well. My Hero Academia's second season, that was one of my preferred seasons, so I'll give that season a green check mark. Okay, so number 22, we have ReZero. This gets the biggest X. This gets 3 X's. I hate this anime. ReZero is my least favorite anime of all time. I will scream that from every rooftop I could find. I fucking hate this anime. A million X's. Infinity X. Number 23 is Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail gets a big fat meh from me. It was... Actually, no. You know what? No. Fairy Tail doesn't get a meh. Fairy Tail gets an X. Fairy Tail sucks balls. I said it. Okay? Number 24 is Akame ga Kill. Now, this anime is basically like if the edgiest 14-year-olds that I went to middle school with got to write an anime. And so it's like, that's a big check mark, I guess. Next up at 25 is Your Lie in April. That's an X. Trash. It was basically a shitty anime version of The Fault in Our Stars. No thank you. Bleach. Bleach was the first anime I ever watched, so I'm very biased. But I liked Bleach. Bleach sort of invented like a lot of the ridiculous shonen tropes that we know now. Not all of them, but some of them. And I gotta show respect just because it was what got me into anime, so that's a check. Number 27 is Code Geass 2. Yeah, that's a check. Attack on Titan Season 2. That's a meh for me, a circle or whatever whatever the middle one is. Number 29 is Elfen Lied. Now, Elfen Lied, I have kind of a funny story about this anime, but I'm not going to tell it because it would take a lot of time. But it was basically the first like really dark anime I ever saw that was just trying to be sad and make me sad. So because Elfen Lied's probably responsible for the downward spiral of my mental state, I gotta give it a big check mark. Number 30 is Kill la Kill. Trash. Big X. Hate that shit. Gurren Lagann. Never seen it. Number 32, Soul Eater. That'll get a check mark from me. I actually hated Soul Eater the first time I watched it, and then I went back and rewatched it and actually enjoyed it quite a bit. Number 33, it's called Oh! Yeah. I've seen this. Erased. That's the one where he goes back before and he has to figure out the tragedy and whatnot. Yeah, I'm gonna give that a meh. Wasn't super memorable, but it was fine. Number 34 is Psycho Pass. I was actually thinking that I wanted to rewatch Psycho Pass the other day, so I guess because I'm an inconsistent person and because I wanted to rewatch it, just for this anime, I'll give it a check mark only because I wanted to rewatch it. Seven Deadly Sins. Man, I really want to give this a check mark, but I'm not gonna. This is gonna get a whatever symbol, a meh symbol. I wanted to like Seven Deadly Sins, but to be honest, the anime just always let me down. Number 36 is One Piece. Honestly, thank God. I don't have any allegiance to One Piece. In fact, this gets a disqualification symbol because I've never seen an episode of One Piece. But I'm pretty glad that One Piece's popularity is actually what I would consider accurately depicted here. Number 37 is Another, that's disqualified. Number 38 is Fullmetal Alchemist, also an X. Number 39 is Cowboy Bebop, which I feel contractually obligated to give a check mark. Number 40 is Spirited Away, so disqualified immediately because that's a movie. Next up, we have Tokyo Ghoul Season 2 at 41. That gets a check mark. Like I said earlier, I just thought Tokyo Ghoul seasons kept getting better. So, yeah, I have to give it a check mark. Number 42, we have Parasite the Max. Honestly, this, if you put a gun to my head right now, aside from saying like, do it, I would say that this is the most underrated anime ever. Parasite, I guess now, if you think of Parasite in Asia, you think of like the movie that everyone loves, but this anime is some sick shit. It gets 2 check marks for me. Number 44, High School of the Dead. Yeah, no, I can't, I have to give that an X. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, no, that has to have an X. I can't, in good conscience, give that anything above an X. Number 45 is something called Claned, or Claned. I've never seen it, sorry. Number 46 is Konosuba. X. That gets an X for me. That anime was buns, dude. Honestly, I believe I've talked about this in a video before, but Konosuba, for me, it was really tough to watch because it seemed like every single character was just played for jokes, which to me meant that I couldn't really get, as stupid as it sounds, I could never connect to any real character, or really connect to any characters. So that's an X. Number 47, Death Parade. Oh man, Death Parade is a pretty morbid show, but at the same time, I am an edgelord, so we'll give that a check mark. Number 48, movie, automatically disqualified. Number 45 is an anime with a super long name that I have never seen, so also disqualified. And number 50 is Neon Genesis Evangelion. What would I rate? That's an X. I don't even got to think about it. That's an X. Too old. Too old and dumb. Honestly, that's probably going to make a lot of people mad. But yeah, no, I don't really like Evangelion. I thought it was really funny when Netflix had that whole debacle with it, but that's a topic for another day. Number 51, Fate Zero. Yeah, X, trash. Number 52, Shokugeki no Soma. Trash. Yeah, no, garbage. That one was really hard to watch because at the time when that first started airing, I think when that first aired, I was still in culinary school. I'm not sure if I was still going or if I had finished, but either way, I was working pretty much every day making food, and that anime would always make me so sad where they'd be like, here's the secret ingredient, and it would be like, oh my god, he paired dog shit with quail eggs, it's amazing, how did he know to do this? No. Number 53, Assassination Classroom. Man, I've watched this anime, I want to say 3 times now, or sorry, rewatched it 3 times, so I guess watched it 4. And the first time I watched it, I was kind of like, huh, interesting. And every time I've rewatched it since then, I go in thinking, oh, this anime wasn't that great. And then I watch it and I'm like, oh shit, it was pretty good actually. So that gets a check mark. Number 54. Oh man. We're skipping that. We'll erase that from the no rating. We are using whiteout on that. Number 55 is Mob Psycho 100. It's another parody anime like One Punch Man. So I think I gave One Punch Man a check mark. I give Mob Psycho whatever I gave One Punch Man. Devil is a Part-Timer. Honestly, another underrated anime. It's one of the few slice of life animes that I've actually enjoyed. In fact, it's one of like maybe 7 that I've enjoyed. So, yeah, I'll give it a check mark. Number 57 is My Hero Academia 3rd season, which, if I remember, so how it goes, I didn't like season 1. I liked season 2. I liked season 3, and I hate season 4. It's hard to remember. So I'm going to give it a meh, just to be on the safe side. If you don't like it, well, sorry. Number 58, is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? Well, since this is season 1 only, I want to give it a check mark, but also I want to give it an X just because of how bad season 2 was. And they also tried to scam their fans. I'll give it a check mark. Number 59, Madoka Magica. That's the one my friend is always telling me to watch. He always tells me to watch it and says that it's on Netflix. Yeah, I've never watched it. And I don't speak Japanese, so I probably pronounced it wrong. But yeah, never watched it, disqualified. Number 60, Guilty Crown. Wow, Guilty Crown is in the top 100, huh? Never would have seen that coming. It gets a meh. Number 61, Dead Man Wonderland. This is an anime just like Akame ga Kill, where it's like they found a super edgy kid, or it's like a super edgy kid won a contest to write an anime or a manga or whatever, and they were just like, all right, sure, whatever you do, we'll do it. So, yeah, check mark. Number 16, we have Noragami Season 2. I'm giving it a I'm giving it a lowball check mark. It gets a check mark, but just barely. Number 63, High School DxD. A million check marks, infinity check marks for every season. Thank you very much. 64 is Overlord. Overlord gets a check mark. It's a pretty good isekai anime. Number 65 is Charlotte. Charlotte gets... Oh man, I really got to think about this one. Charlotte is an anime that is not very long. It doesn't have that many episodes, but at least when I watched it, I felt like they crammed so much into it. So I'm gonna give it a check. Number 66, Clanad After Story. Never seen it. Number 67 is that stupid 8th grader syndrome slice of life garbage. Huge X. Number 68 is another anime that I've never seen, so disqualified. Number 69, Haikyuu. Yeah, I'll give it a pass. Since that's not the entire series, I don't think. I'll give it a pass. So, a check mark. But again, lowball. Log Horizon at number 70. God, that's a name I haven't heard in forever. I'm going to give you guys a little tangent here. I actually, a long time ago, when I first got, really into anime, years ago, I started an anime channel. And I think it did okay. There's some popular videos on there, but I don't even remember what the email or anything was. But Log Horizon was an anime that when it came out, I was screaming from the rooftops. I had my channel for about a year, maybe a little less than a year, but I was telling everyone Log Horizon is like Sword Art Online, but it's so sick. So just because of those fond memories, I'm gonna give it a check mark. Honestly, I think it deserves a check mark. I think Log Horizon's better than people give it credit for. Number 71, Samurai Champloo. I'm gonna give it a meh. It could have been pretty good, but I just don't think it was that good. Number 72, haven't seen. Honestly, I've never even heard of it. Number 73, so number 72 gets a DQ. Number 73, slice of life trash, big old X out of me. Number 74, Dragon Ball Z. Again, this is one that I feel contractually obligated to give a check mark, because how can I not? I mean, Dragon Ball Z, you have to show respect. In fact, another brief tangent. It's my channel. I can go on tangents. I have a shelf of movies next to me, or I should say next to my desk. And essentially what it is my privately curated collection of DVDs and Blu-rays. And, you know, you have your classics, like I have every season of iCarly on DVD. Things like The Last Samurai, Chronicles of Riddick. But the only anime movie I have is a Dragon Ball Z movie. I don't even remember which one. It's not important. And recently, what was it called? The Broly movie they came out with actually got me to get up and go see a movie, which, if anyone watches this video who knows me, knows it is damn near impossible to motivate me to go see a movie. I see one movie in theaters probably every 2 years. So I gotta give Dragon Ball Z a check mark. Number 75, Black Butler. Yeah, I'm kind of a sucker for that stereotype that Japanese people love. I'm a fan of it as well, of like the badass butler cliche. So that gets a check mark. Number 76 is Konosuba Season 2. That's it, yeah, automatic X, trash garbage. 77 is something I've never seen. 78 is Princess Mononoke, which is a movie, so it doesn't count, disqualified. 79 is, I believe that's Seraph of the End, Owari no Seraph. Yeah, that's a check mark for me. It's just a bunch of cliches that I suck them right up. I love them. So that's a check mark, even though 79 I think is a little too high for it, but that's fine. Number 80 is Maid-sama. No, that's an X. Get out of my face. 81, Darker Than Black. Oh, man. Darker Than Black's pretty good. This is going to sound so cringe, but for some reason, for the longest time, for like years after I had watched them, I got Darker Than Black and Psycho Pass mixed up every time I would think about them. Same with, I would always get Kill la Kill and Akame ga Kill mixed up. But Darker Than Black, yeah, that's a check mark. 82, Nisekoi. That's, if I'm not mistaken, that is the gangster romance anime, isn't it? In fact, wait, I can just click on this and check. Yeah, that's the gangster romance anime. No, thank you. That's, big old X. I mean, it's slice of life. I hate slice of life anime. They're all so boring. I don't know why I would want to watch people live boring lives. I'll be honest with you guys, number 83 through 86, I actually haven't seen any of them. So that whole section gets a big old DQ. Number 87 is Fate Zero second season. X. Anything Fate or Zero is trash. Change my mind. Number 88 is Attack on Titan Season 3. Honestly, I think Attack on Titan did a reverse Tokyo Ghoul. I think Attack on Titan gets worse as it goes on. Honestly, that may be the opposite of what I said or have said before. Shit, I might have even said the opposite of that in this video. But again, it's my channel. I can, be an idiot if I want. Number 89 is Demon Slayer. It gets a meh. I thought I liked Demon Slayer about until like episode 16. But yeah, no. It brought itself down to a meh. Number 90, One Punch Man second season. Huge check mark. Garo is a very neat character, very cool. I liked seeing Bang's older brother, and I liked how they talked to each other like they were kids. That was fun. So big check mark for season 2. Number 91's a movie, automatic DQ. And number 92 is Kuroko no Basket, which I think I talked about in a previous video as well. Maybe a video about sports anime. I don't know. I've made it over 7 videos, so it's hard to keep track. But Kuroko no Basket, I really do think is fun because it's nothing like basketball, and it's so different from basketball that it's fun even if you like basketball. Number 93, haven't seen it, so it's DQ'd. 94 has Fate in the name, so it's trash. Big old X. Number 95, it is the sequel to the Sinbad anime, right, with Aladdin. Yeah, I like this anime, mainly because we got to see adult Sinbad kick some ass. So it gets a check mark. Made in Abyss. Okay. Listen here to me. Listen up. I wanted to get really close to my microphone just now. I didn't. You're welcome. But listen to me. Made in Abyss is an anime that I wanted to hate. I didn't watch this anime until after it was finished airing. People were telling me, oh, you gotta watch it. And I would tell them, I have your address and I'm going to kill you. And they would keep telling me, no, you have to watch it. And I would be like, dude, like, seriously, I'm outside your door. So I was a hater out of control for this anime. After 2 episodes, I was so hooked on this shit that I watched and rewatched it all in one sitting. This gets a massive check mark from me. Made in Abyss is made in heaven. Number 97, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Wow. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is something that I've luckily avoided talking about so far on this channel. I believe, maybe I have, because it's a very polarizing thing, and I understand that my opinion on it isn't great. Basically, I loved JoJo's Bizarre Adventure until Steins became the mainstream. And then, for me, Steins were just super boring. I didn't like them. They were not cool. But since this is pre-stand JoJo, I'm going to give this a couple of good check marks. I loved pre-stand JoJo so much. Number 98 is My Little Monster. Honestly, this one's slice of life, but I think it gets a meh. It's one of the better slice of lives. Slices of life? Slice of lives. Slice of lives? It's one of the better ones that I've seen. Number 99, Darling in the Franxx. This anime is one that I've wanted to talk about on the channel for a long time. I first got introduced to it from a friend of mine who was like, dude, this shit is awesome. You need to watch it. And so I was like, well, I trust him. He's got really good taste in anime. So I watched it, and I could tell right away. I was like, oh my god, this anime is garbage. Darling in the Franxx, huge red X, trash tier. And finally, at number 100, Assassination Class from 2nd season. Not much to say. It's pretty good. I'm going to give it a check mark. Well, my throat is killing me. It's 2:30 a.m. right now. Actually, it's 2:45 a.m. right now. This is shaping up to be the longest video I've ever uploaded on the channel. And literally all it was me scrolling through the top 100 anime on MyAnimeList and giving a brief, like, 2-sentence review, more or less. Either way, if you guys did enjoy this video and want to leave a like, that's great. If you want to do me a big old favor and subscribe, that would be cool too. And if you're interested, I did make a new Twitter, and it's kind of a long story, but I will link it in the description.